Communion, I greet you all with my heart. I come to you in peace. I come to you with a good mind, good heart, good body, good spirit, offering this time to you. And I'm grateful that you joined me today. I'm grateful for this divine creation, the water, that gives us life, that gives life to all living beings on Mother Earth that we share this life with. I'm grateful to this air we breathe that gives us our breath, our life, our voice. I'm grateful to Grandfather's Sun, the fire that travels with us throughout the day, guides us, shows us the way. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful for our Mother, the Earth, that we stand upon, that we walk upon, that from the time we first came into this world, walking on this Mother Earth. I'm grateful for all these things that give us our life. That kind of thought, that kind of feeling, I come in this humble way at this time. This water is such a great mystery. It is a wonderful, wonderful mystery. And I'm thinking about how with this water, it moves with a vibration. It moves with a vibration of sound. And how we, when we are in a place where there's a drumming or a singing, music, lively music, even kind, sweet, gentle music, it moves us. And when you're hearing it, listening to it, and maybe you don't even listen to it, but it's playing, your body begins to move with it, with this vibration. Your body begins to sway, begins to go with the beat. And in that, it's the vibration, and that vibration that we're feeling and the movement we are feeling is the water that we have within our bodies that begins to move, and we start swaying and moving with it. And when that happens, what I understand is taking place is that in that movement, there may be healing taking place, clearing taking place, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's creating this cleansing that is opening places that there may be blockage. And so it's good. It's good to receive that vibration. It's good to receive this beautiful healing spirit of the water. And so I have with me at this time, I'm holding a cup that has water in it that I've already prayed with and acknowledged its blessing that it has for all of us. And on my cup, it says, "A taste of justice in every cup." And when I drink this water, I drink it for all of life because of my sacred connection with all of life. I am not separate from any bit of the life that I'm part of here in this world. So I invite you, if you have water or a drink of some form, I invite you to take a drink of this water. Take a drink of the water. And as you drink it, take it within you with this mindful connection, mindful, peaceful, mindful healing, mindful clearing, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So let's take a drink. So thank you. Thank you for joining me in that little moment of acknowledgement with an attitude of gratitude towards this divine creation. And you can continue to carry that on in everyday life, just to take a moment and be mindful. The way that I understand some vibration that we have with the water, I was thinking about this molecule that is present here that you're observing as we go through this day and this time together. As you see the molecule in its motion and its movement, and how we become in tune with it. If you're looking at it, you begin to become in tune with it. And we say to become in balance and to become in harmony with it. And we allow that movement to go within us and to feel it, to be able to receive this movement, the flow, and this connection, and how it calms you, how it eases any tension in your being, to just be with it. Just you can do that with the water that you hold in front of you each and every day at the beginning of your day, to be that way with it and to think to it, to meditate towards it, a thought of thankfulness, a thought of love. And so when you put that in that water, then you take it. That's what it's going to give to you. In the ceremonies that I do, I'm called a water woman, and I bring in the morning water and I pray with it. And I pray that this water will touch each and every one of the people who are going to drink of it. I pray with it that it's going to touch them. It's going to fulfill them, refresh them, rejuvenate them, heal them if they need healing, to go through with them all the way through their body to the tip of their toes and all the way back up to the top of their heads. And so when I finish with my prayer, I take some of that water and I pour it on Mother Earth, offering a water, blessed water, to Mother Earth and to all of my ancestors, all of our relatives that have gone on into the spirit world, offering it that way. And then I pass the water. I wait until the water, everyone else has had a drink of it before I take it. I allow them to have that first drink, that blessing, of that water, and it goes around. Everyone takes a drink, comes back around. When it comes back to me, then I go ahead and take the water. And again, do the same. Put some on my hands, touch my heart, touch my mind, touch my eyes, my ears, my nose, in my mouth. I take a breath of it, and I hug myself. And that's what I do. That's how I do my prayer, my ceremony with the water. And in that way, that's the morning water, they call it, when I pray with it in the morning. And so it's a prayer, it's a putting into action the making a relationship with the water. So it's something you can do. You can go ahead and do that too with your first glass of water, your first drink of water. Take it that way in the morning when you start your day. And in that way, your day can flow in a good way, because that's what we want. That's what we strive for, is a good day, a good blessing, a good path of life to travel each day. And we only have the present. There's this little saying I heard from one of my grandsons. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a present. It's a gift. That's why they call it the present. That really touched me to hear that. And so we must enjoy this moment of life we have at this time, and to be that kind of presence to others as we go through our day, the ones we're going to meet, have contact with. Even like now, virtually, I'm meeting people all over the world virtually, and I really feel it. I really feel that connection. And so I wanted to share that with you so you could take that, to heart. Hopefully take it into your own practice, because I certainly don't own this. I'm only reminding you, I'm only sharing with you so that, my work, my mission is to strengthen our relationships, to be in good relation with one another, to overlook the differences we may have, and to look at our similarities of being basic human beings, that the hurt of all is the hurt of one is the hurt of all. The honor of one is the honor of all, as one of my beautiful, wonderful relatives says. And to be able to continue to walk in that good way, because, we all want to have a good life. We all deserve to have a good life. And this is the work of Dr. Emoto, the work of the Water Peace Project, to promote and to engage in creating this family of peace through the water. And to, I always say, to create a community of unity, that we can be able to embrace one another, so that things can come back into balance, into harmony again. And in the way that Dr. Emoto talked about how, and he studied, and it's presented, and it's still being carried on just through this work. If you watch the molecule here, all this work that the Water Peace Project is doing, it's creating this awareness that this water, we can take it, drink it, we use it, think to it, talk to it. We do that and we share it with others. It can make a huge, huge difference in the world. And I know that the Hopi people had a village that didn't have water, but what they did was they finally were able to put pumps in and get water into the village. And they did that. They were happy. Everybody was glad they had water now. But then pretty soon, all of a sudden, people were having disharmony, fussing with each other, fighting with each other. And the leaders and the spiritual people said, what's going on? What happened? And they finally realized that they didn't make a prayer with that water when they released it into the village. And so they went ahead and took a sample of that water. And then they prayed, they took another sample, and they sent it to Dr. Emoto. And he looked at the molecule, and he saw that when the water molecule that they had, or crystal that they had, was perfect in all aspects. And so I'm a believer. I am a believer in what Dr. Emoto has proven. We believed in it before. That's what our practice is in our ceremonies. But it's wonderful to have someone like Dr. Emoto, like the Water Peace Project, to be supporting that. And that's why it's so special and an honor for me to be able to have this time to share with you the teachings I have and what practices and beliefs that I have in relation to the water. And so I'm going to go ahead and sing a little song to you, a healing song that, like I said, all through our body, from the top of our head to the bottom of our toes, to the tips of our toes. So I'm going to sing this little song. We santo day, 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 we santo day. Pakani va, pakani vam, pakani va, pakani vam, pakani va, pakani vam, pakani va, pakani vam. We santo day, 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 we santo day. Pakani va, pakani vam, pakani va, pakani vam, pakani va, pakani vam, Pakauniva, Pakaunivam. We santo day, we santo day. 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 Esculi, 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 esculi. Thank you, thank you. Blessings to you, each one of you, and I wish you all the best as you continue on in your everyday life. May you continue to walk in a good way, good health and happiness. And I'm grateful to the Water Peace Project for allowing me to be a part of this beautiful, wonderful teaching session. So I wish everyone that their next drink of water will be one that is going to bring you good health and happiness, refreshing experience of life, and anything that might be out of order, may it come back into balance and be open to a beautiful, wonderful horizon before you. Escali, thank you, thank you.